Hello, we are going to get started on our morning work. So if you would please grab your morning workbook, and we are on page 54. That was the page you were supposed to do yesterday. If you haven't finished it, I think you should pause the video right now and get that finished so that when we correct it, it will make more sense. All right, I'm going to go grab the camera while you get yourself ready to correct. All right. Okay, so we are on page 54, and the top part says, write the state name next to its abbreviation. So hopefully you were able to find a tool to use, a map or another person to help you, or looking it up. Any of those things would work. So CA stands for California. So capital C. Okay. Now, you should have done this yesterday, so I'm just going to go through this kind of quickly. So if you need more help with this, you'll need to pause as we go. TX is for Texas. Okay. Always a capital letter because these are proper nouns. FL is for Florida. VA is for Virginia. GA is for Georgia. NY is for New, and then separate word, York. Make sure capital for N and the Y. NJ is for New Jersey. Make sure you have capital letters at the beginning of each word. New and Jersey, NJ. And OK is for Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Make sure your beginning letter of each word is capitalized. Okay, we're going to move over to math. If you need to pause this to get that written down, go ahead and pause. If you have to fix it. All right, we're going to go to solve the problem. So we're going to do 3 times 0. That makes 0. And 3 times 7 makes 21. So 70 times 3 is 210. All right, 80 equals 640 times what? 8 times what will make 64? Okay, 8 times 8 will make 64. Let's check it out. 0 times 8 is 0. 8 times 8 is 64. There we go. 20 times what will give you 12? Well, 0 times this number is 0. 2 times this number is 12. So 2 times what equals 12? 6. 6 times 0 is 0, and 6 times 2 is 12. 4 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 2 is 8. 9 times what will be 27? All right, so whatever it is, 9 times 0 will make 0, and 9 times what will make 27? We do 27 with our hand. Which one is down? Number 3, so it's 9 times 30. 0 times 9 is 0. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, 0 times 4 is 0. And 8 times 4 is 32. All right, 360. 6 times 0 will make 0. And 6 times this number will make 36. 6 times 6. So 60 times 6 is 360. All right, make sure you have all your answers corrected through the whole thing. Go ahead and pause if you need to. All right, we're going to go down to the bottom. Okay, we are going to read this passage again, and we're going to answer the what, who, when, where, and how questions. All right. My name is Dwight. My brother Cyrus and I decorate our bedrooms differently. I hang movie posters on my white walls. His walls are painted green, and he keeps them bare. Yesterday, Cyrus got a new globe. He has lots of globes in his room. I don't find them interesting. I have a shelf to organize all of my favorite movies. So what is the text about? We're going to use part of the sentence. The text is about how two brothers like to decorate their rooms. Okay, they like to decorate them differently. How do they like to decorate? Okay, the text is about how two brothers like to decorate their rooms. Who is the text about? Dwight we don't have a lot of room to do that sentence here. And Cyrus. But if we had room, we could say the text is about Dwight and Cyrus. I suppose I could probably put that in here. Okay. When is the story? Is it in the past, present, or future? How do you know? Okay. The story takes place now because he likes to, because Dwight likes to decorate with what thing? With movie posters. And you wouldn't have movies a long time ago. So that might be one reason. You might have another reason why you think. Okay. Where is the text focused on? The text is focused on how two brothers like different things in their, I'm going to run out of room, aren't I? Oh, rooms. There's a little hump right there, so it took my own word. Period. Okay. How are the brothers different? Okay. The brothers are different because they like different things in their rooms. Okay, how do we know that? Dwight likes to have posters, but Cyrus likes the walls bare. Cyrus likes globes, and Dwight likes to collect movies. All right. If you need to pause this so you can get anything written down, go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and flip to page 55. Ready? All right, page 55. It says, write 3 sentences. Write a street abbreviation from the word box as a full word in each sentence. This is avenue, road, and highway. And it wants you to write the word, it says write a street abbreviation from the word box as a full word in each sentence. So if you live on avenue or on road or on highway, you're going to use these abbreviations to include in your sentences. Okay? Number 4. And it looks like you need to have 3 full sentences. Number 4 says, solve the problem, show your work. The town of Narani has 9 orange groves. Each grove has 70 trees. How many trees are in the town of Narani? Okay, the town of Narani has 9 orange groves. Each grove has 70 trees. How many trees are in the town of Narani? Little hint on this one. Think this way. Think of problems like this when you're doing this one. All right? And at the bottom, write 2 questions that you have about the text. All right. We're going to read the text right now. Basil and his sister Lucy were curled up in their sleeping bags. They were trying to sleep. They were lying on the floor of their aunt's attic, and they could hear the grown-ups chatting downstairs. All the noise was keeping them awake. Suddenly, Lucy shrieked and jumped out of her sleeping bag. "Look!" she shouted, pointing at the ground. To Basil's horror, he saw a huge bug with lots of legs. It was zigzagging across the floor. Now it crawled under Lucy's sleeping bag. Basil jumped up too, in fear. They didn't know what kind of bug it was. They went onto their aunt's computer and looked up bug pictures online. Finally, they discovered that it's called a house centipede. It's different from the kind of centipede that lives outdoors. Write 2 questions that you have about the text. So what are 2 things that you could ask about this story? And write 2 full sentences. All right. So that will be it for our video today. Let me come back. All right, so that's all we have for morning work. So make sure you get your morning work page. Is it page 55? Yes. Get page 55 finished for tomorrow. We're going to correct that tomorrow. And I'm going to head to vocabulary. So I will see you in vocabulary.